right? We receive the language. Is that correct? All right. The other two are productive. Why? Because we are producing the language. We produce, we create, we make the language, right? So, surprisingly enough, we as human beings, we need to improve all of these four skills. Teacher, no, I just want to improve my speaking. Okay, nice. But that is not possible. Only focusing on one specific, area. It is never ever going to work. I'm going to explain. Imagine, imagine the language is like our body, okay? Like we have a body. So in our body we have a lots of different organs, small, big, but all of these organs are important. Brain is considered to be the best, the most important organ, okay? But um, is there any, how can I say, can we say that brain itself, brain alone, has a meaning for our body? Let's say brain is a king, is the commander. Okay, you are a king, but you don't have soldiers, so you're going to be defeated. Or remove the brain and talk about the hands, eyes, this kind of stuff. These are our soldiers. So the soldier without commander is not going to work. So we need king and soldiers, or commander and soldiers, all together to work hard on these areas and eventually to become very nice in that language. So this is one of the point. Another point is, let me give an example from, let's say, sports like football. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo is the best. Messi is the best. All right. Okay, there's a huge question. Is Messi without the team? Or is Cristiano Ronaldo without the team itself? Right? So they are only one person. They cannot be successful if there is no other, assistance, right? So this is very, very important. Do not focus only on how can I say, speaking, but rather focus on every single skills in language, which are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Majority of you, I think, most of you do not even write. You neglect. Am I correct? You have neglected the writing. Is that correct? Do not sometimes write. You need to write, you need to read, you need to listen. And then when you learn some stuff, put these, whatever you have learned, into action, into practice, which is like speaking. If, let's say, I am elementary, let's say I am A1 level. Okay, my level is A1, beginner. Okay. And I just try to practice. I only practice speaking. But is there any improvement? I can ask. Is there any improvement? If you ask me, there isn't. You can only be a good speaker in that level. Yes, you can be the very great speaker in A1 level, in starter level, in A2 level, nothing more. Instead, I would say learn something, okay, whatever it is, I don't care, and put it into action. This is what I believe. In other words, try to learn by writing, try to learn by reading, listening, learn something, and then you have these platforms. This is one of the platforms. Of course, there are, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups. I have, for example, if you want, you can join. You can join there, you can participate and start to talk with great people. I mean, you can find a lot of good friends, and you definitely try to improve. But the point is, people are very impatient. All right, and uh, okay, you try to join. All right, let me share the links. I sometimes join this platform as I am really busy, of course. Okay, these are the links that I sent. YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, and WhatsApp. You can feel free to join and be a part of our community. All right. Understand? So do not only focus on speaking, you have to focus on different areas all together as a team. Language is very, very crazy. And especially speaking is a form of art. I would say that is art. Okay? That is art. You need to be an artist. If you see somebody who is speaking very well, call him or her, you know, an artist, right? Call them an artist. They're artists, right? So how can you be a good artist in speaking? How? There are a lot of different ways. My pleasure, man. Yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure. There are a lot of different ways to be really good speaker. Number one is definitely, definitely find yourself a role model. That is for sure. Even when if you remember, if you pay attention to your own mother language, you may actually consider that your role model, your first role model in your language was your mom. Our mothers were our first role models. Whatever our mom, let's say your mom is saying, you try to imitate and copy. So the first teacher is, the mom, the mother. Is that correct? So this is very, very important for you. Definitely try to find yourself a role model. A role model is really important. Next thing, next step is try to step outside of your comfort zone. People have hard times. People have hard time, stepping outside of their comfort zone. This comfort zone is problem. Huge problem, man. Huge. Right? Why? Nobody asks why. Because in our comfort zone, we feel okay. We feel comfortable. That is why they call it comfort zone. Because we feel comfortable, because nobody is there to judge us, we feel relaxed. But if you want to reach that level, you definitely need to step outside of in a reasonable way. You have extra questions? Please open your microphone and speak. Okay. Any other questions? Again, for those people who are new here, they can join our platforms, be a part of our platform, and then you can